Boy, let me tell you what. This program is intended for a mature audience. If you are not 18 or older, stop listening and find more age-appropriate content. This show will cover serious topics in a satirical manner. If you're offended by any content herein, boy, I tell you what, that's your own problem. You've been warned. Don't try this at home or anywhere else, even in denying.
Are they gone? Good. Fuck those guys. Let's
All right, that is our official intro for the Bad Habits Network. Soon to change again. With me today is Mr. Shredneck himself. I am Gary the Hammer. Here's the Shredneck.
Yeah, hey, how's it going, guys? I flew in. My arms are really tired.
Wah, wah, wah.
No, actually, it was like one of those things. I spent 10 minutes in Baltimore only to go back home. I think that was the shortest time I spent anywhere. It's like, oh, yeah. You gotta love traveling this time of year with like weather delays and stuff like that. You know, it's always gonna happen. So it was a journey to get out here, and it was great to get out here, and it was great to do a lot of awesome things this weekend with the Hammer.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, where did we go?
We went to Indianapolis, home of the Indy 500.
Yeah, and ironically, Blown Pistons is supposed to be on right now.
I know, Dave. Man, you know, so much cool stuff. We didn't go by the track.
Oh, man, I was trying to save it for him, too.
I know, we totally didn't go by the track, though.
No, we didn't.
But we had an Uber.
We've seen the Lucas Oil Stadium.
Oh, Lucas Oil Stadium, yep. Not George Lucas.
Yeah.
There's no style. That's the house that Peyton built right there.
I thought that was Lux Halfway House.
No, it's if that place was halfway as big as Peyton's forehead,
or his ego,
yeah, or both, man, dude, that'd be huge. But I was actually expecting that to be a lot bigger.
Same here, honestly. The statue or the stadium?
Both. I was expected to be like the Statue of Liberty, Peyton Manning.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, the guy was awesome. I mean, I'll give him that.
Well, yeah, you can, you just say hike, you snaps the football, and you got to make sure that somebody's open. Hey, you guys got to get open so I can throw the ball.
Oh, Papa John's. Papa John's on 5. Papa John's
on 5.
Papa John's.
I like Papa John's.
And Budweiser.
Oh, yeah. Well, before we go any further, folks, this episode is brought to you in part by Resurrection Vapor at www.resurrectionvapor.com. Check them out. They like to get down and trashy and a little bit classy. That's why they're with us. Resurrection Vapor, guys. Fantastic. All right, and this episode's also been being brought to you in part by Vape Walkie in Pewaukee, Wisconsin. A great brick and mortar shop to go visit. A dare I say, a bad habits destination of interest. They have high-end mods, low-end mods, thousands of juice adorn their wall. They have a great clearance section as well. Check out their website and Facebook for all sales and promotional events. VapeWalkie at vapewalkie.com. VapeWaukee. VapeWalkie. I just like spelling it.
Nice. You know what this is also brought to you by?
Well, hold on. That's later.
No, I was going to say water.
Water, okay,
gluten-free, grass-fed.
Non-GMO.
No GMO, no dairy. If anybody else knows
lactose-free.
Lactose-free.
Peanut-free.
Child labor-free. Not imported from China.
China.
Love
China.
This came from
Great
the delicious tap of Janesville, Wisconsin water. It might have came from China, though. They could have imported it. I don't know the supply chain, so can't
I don't
tell
know
you.
the supply chain. I didn't follow weather patterns, but it falls from the sky, and some asshole has the gall to fucking bottle it up and sell it for $1.50 each.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
Yeah, you go to like stadiums and stuff like that. It's like $3, $4. You're like,
shit.
For
the
what?
beer downtown, man, fucking $6.50 for a 22 liter or 22 ounce.
24.
24 ouncer. Yeah.
I mean, you got to figure that's like the cost of like a peaver. You know, like
where?
No, I mean like a tall peaver. You know, like you're gonna get
$6.50, dude.
Right.
I can go grab a 32 for fucking $3 right now.
Yeah,
Bieber.
but we're also in a bar. You're in an establishment. They
Good point. Yeah, they need to make their brick and mortar money
they
too.
also brewed it. They also
Oh,
might have
that's
made
true.
it there.
That's
so-
true. They did make it there.
They did make it there. So I mean,
Yeah.
and it wasn't that bad. I mean, you gotta like respect the craft.
Oh,
and,
dude,
you
it
know.
wasn't that bad at all. I
Yeah.
like the second one that you hooked us up with.
Oh,
The amber or something like that. The
no, it was
light,
like
the pale. It was.
It was a Hefeweizen.
Yeah, the Heffenweizen was
I was
really
like,
good.
wow. I was like, let me get a taster of this. I was like, this tastes proper. Like it's actually like falls under German beer laws. Or
Yeah.
Belgian beer laws.
Yeah, and that was one of the places. Yeah, the Ram. Or the only reason we went there was because of one of the fucking beer's names, and we didn't even try that beer.
Oh, right.
The Butt Face.
The butt face. And then there was I was just waiting for Randy the Ram to come out.
Same.
I was like,
Same. It was also really daunting to see a lot of our convention goers that were there.
yeah, no, it's everybody's popping in and out, and
Yeah, all we seen was the convention shirts. We're like, hey, nice shirt.
yeah, like, hey, where did you get that? Did you get that at the same place we did? Or just kind of curious.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, nice hat, nice shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, fucking full decked out from this weekend.
Oh yeah. Well, what's crazy is sometimes like you'll start noticing that stuff more and more, and like sometime in the next year you're gonna see somebody. They'll either have the product or have like the apparel or something like that on. You'll be like, hey, where'd you get that? Like there's one time I was looking through my buddy's. I was looking for olive oil or something to make eggs.
Right.
And like I opened up the thing and I'm like, I use that too. Whose is this? Just kind of like ask everybody in the house just out of curiosity. He's like,
Right.
Oh yeah, like I got it from here, and yeah, I love it. He's like, I should take it more. I'm like, yes, you should. Like, this is amazing stuff.
All right. Well, what Jeff is talking about right now is our another one of our sponsors. Actually, Gary Homry at GaryHomry.lifevantage.com. You guys want to improve your life instead of supplement it? You want to accelerate it? Fuck supplementing, accelerate it. LifeVantage has biohacking at its finest. Dude, honestly, it's fantastic product. Check it out. It's in the links in our Facebook pages as well as our websites and such. So, yeah, GaryHomry.lifevantage.com. Check out the products, man. It is worth every penny to fucking get that shit in your system.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. I've been taking it for the past 2 years, and I haven't been sick, cold, flu, or anything like that.
You don't even get inoculated anymore.
No, seriously. And I used to be the guy that got the spring cold and the fall cold.
And the inoculations to therefore of,
yeah,
yes.
well, yeah, I'd get the flu shot and all that. And now I'm just like, hey, I got this. Like, everybody's like, I don't want to be around all those kids. And I'm like,
whatever.
Nah, I'm good. My immune system's like sky high.
I'm honest. I am honestly surprised Dave, Johnny, and the rest of any of the BP crew is not here.
I know, it's a bummer.
It's a real bummer, especially with the Indy
Indy,
Daytona,
Indianapolis, Daytona 500 coming up, car racing stuff. We're talking. We could be talking about that a little bit right now. I mean, I know a little bit about car racing.
Yeah, just a little.
I like to go fast. You're not first, you're last.
Shake and bake.
Shake and bake. Yeah. Oh man, that was quite the drive, though. I mean, 4.5 hours. It wasn't bad.
Well, 4.5 back. We decided because it was like Friday, not to go through Chicago.
Never go through Chicago on a Friday, especially. I don't know if Friday morning would be that bad.
Yeah, because everyone's getting ready for the weekend. So
yeah, a lot of people kind of skip Friday though. Like the way like office life is. I don't know. I've never done office life, so I can't tell you. But I just imagine a lot of people like skipping because there's a lot of people up like from Boston. They'll go up to like Maine. Like they'll just skip work on Friday and just go up. They do like the 4-day work week or something. And I do every day is a Saturday to me. If you guys, seriously, if you want to know how, hit up Hammer. I can tell you a lot of stuff. I've never like I've never punched the clock. I've never had W-4 income or anything like that since I don't know. I was like 19 or 20 or something like that.
Yeah, you've
I
been
can't
an
say like
entrepreneur.
18. You know, like
Pro snowboarder,
But-
entrepreneur,
yeah, like early on.
philanthropist.
Yeah, Playboy,
Philanthropist.
No billionaire yet, but we're working on that, guys. But no, the whole like working for other people and stuff like that, making other people's dreams come true. Well, I'm just like scraping to get by. You know, like I did that like 18, 19, 20. And I was like, dude, you're supposed to do this for 30 years. 2 words. Fuck that. I couldn't. There's just no way I could do it, man. It was just like living a lie, you know. And there's been like a couple times where like, you know, I've taken breaks from like entrepreneurship and gone back to do like W4 stuff or, you know, like working for other people, and I'm just like, wow. I mean, you know, this is only good thing. This is only like a few months, you know, because I'm helping. I only do it to like help out friends and stuff like that. But I'm like, man, if I had to do this forever, woo.
Hey, somebody's coming
I
in.
don't know if I could do that.
Do we got a Wayne's World entrance coming?
And
We have Sparkle Pants.
drum roll. Hey, look at this
Oh,
guy.
somebody got busted on the air and he came right in.
Was he listening? I bet you he was. Yeah. Oh, well, we got accountability. I like this. I like
go.
people who are.
Get yourself situated there, Johnny, or just give me those vape bags and get yourself some headphones on.
He knows how to set it up.
Yeah, well, I have to continuously remind him.
Yeah. But
Sprite?
Oh, no, I'm all right.
All right, cool. Axio?
I'm good
Okay.
right now.
you sure?
Oh, you happy with that garbage drink you're putting in your system? Got it.
Oh, no. Honestly, I think I had one soda today.
What?
So
What is up with you lately?
I had work.
Drinking soda or not drinking soda?
Well, no, I got a no call no show on yesterday morning, and I'm all like, great. It's Saturday, 9:00 in the morning. Or, well, now 10:00. I called the guy. Great. Okay, I got stood up.
And you're talking
Okay.
about an appointment, right?
Yes, an
Yeah,
appointment.
okay.
A scheduled appointment.
Hold on. Let's back up for people who may or may not be listening for the first time, because I guarantee you after this weekend we probably have some people interested in listening now or going to later. Johnny works at or owns.
I do own Attention for Detail in Whitewater, Wisconsin. We are located downtown, 227 East Main Street. We do professional car cleaning or automotive detailing. We clean the
Yeah, you can say it, but this is your on
to-
Bad Habits Network. You can There.
like pay homage to my favorite movie. We clean cars, motherfucker.
Nice.
And we also protect them. So, and that's. So anyway, I had a no call no show on Saturday morning. Well, I'm sitting there. It's about 10:00. I'm like, well, shit. What am I going to do today? Then the Ford dealership in town calls and says, hey, how's your schedule looking? I'm like, well, I just got no one showed up today. He goes, great. I got one for you. Awesome.
It's funny how life kind of works out like
Yeah.
that,
no
man.
shit.
Well,
Well, that's been the ebb and flow of fucking John's business for quite some time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I walked down there. He gave me the car. He goes, get back by Monday. He goes, I'll probably have another one for you. I'm like, awesome. So that makes 2 appointments on Monday, and yeah, just keep going.
Well, that's fantastic. I got a few appointments tomorrow too.
Gotta love those appointments.
Yep. So we were talking about John and Jeff and the entrepreneurship. Jeff has never liked working for the man. He was talking about doing the entrepreneurship because of that fact. And John, I know for a fact that's mainly why 2 reasons why you started that business.
Right.
Because you're tired of working for the man and you wanted to do something you love and let it kill you.
Right. They say if you wanna drive a Ferrari, work at a car wash. If you want to own the Ferrari, you own the car wash. So it's just
Good analogy. Good analogy. Actually, that's fair enough.
I like that. I like your style.
So yeah. So like, yeah, again, this is what I'm passionate about. This is what I enjoy doing. This is what I've done for like quite a long time, even on the side of my what would have been my full-time jobs at the time. And you know, I've always had a passion for this, and I got a little bit of taste of it when I was working in a auto auction. That's what we did. We cleaned cars. I got moved around and stuff, and a friend, or not really a friend, but my boss at the time, he was kind of like that asshole, right? Like he was completely honest with you.
I like him.
So this, or maybe like 6 months, maybe a year into me working there, I told him, I'm like, hey, look, I'm looking at, I'm thinking about going on and doing this as like a side business.
Right.
And he goes, I think it's the next best step for you. I support you.
Well, I've seen you work. You do a fantastic job. I mean, every 2 hours or every 2 minutes during a show in a fucking open area, if a fucking speck of dust or dirt got near that thing, you were on it like fucking snapdragons.
Right. This one's way shinier than the one I got now. But because I actually sanded it down, polished it out, coated it, so it's top notch now. But yeah, it's just then.
Drink up, folks.
The funniest thing is that there was a woman there who started maybe she was like 3 months in or so, and she's all like, "Oh yeah, I was thinking about the same thing." He looked at her straight faced. He goes, "You might want to learn how to detail first."
No kidding, right?
So, it was, hell of a compliment coming from him. Like, yeah, go for it, do it.
That is awesome, dude.
And then I worked in a metal foundry with my dad for 6 years, and worked in a body shop for about 8 months. But 2 months into the body shop, I got my own shop.
Right on.
So for like 6 more months, I was working both jobs, and it was like
taxes, huh?
Yeah, it was. I was working from 9 a.m. to midnight almost.
8 hours, so like 110 hours a week.
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday too.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yes, sir. And it was 12 hours on Saturday, like 8 hours on Sunday.
Mandatory overtime was a thing.
Yeah. How long did you do that?
6 months.
6 months.
Yep.
Yeah.
We had a pretty good summer too for being just getting off the ground. Granted, my shop was a detail shop before me. So we were getting
you
all
had
of his.
leftover.
Yeah, I got his leftovers. Really, his customers were coming back to me like.
Nice.
My favorite, and it's like the greatest compliment in the world, is I had a customer come in wanting to sell their car, so they had me clean it up. After I was done cleaning it, they decided to keep it.
Very awesome.
So I mean, it's like the greatest compliment. It's like, oh, you're welcome, and like, yeah, it's just we got through summer and spring, or summer, spring, fall, and all that stuff. And I left my full-time job in around September.
Yep.
How's that feel?
It felt weird.
Weird?
It felt weird, but it was like exciting too, because it's like I don't have to like as long of a drive now. It's like a 3-minute drive to my shop, but it's like a 14-minute walk, so it's not horrible. So. And that's just, I love that.
I always said like liberating, liberating, and you're like, it's a little scary at first when you do it.
Is.
But like I started like doing entrepreneurship like wicked early, like in my early 20s, like 20, 21, something like that.
Yeah. And then you get started watching like people like Gary Vaynerchuk, and it's just like, yeah.
yeah. You're listening to some Joe Rogan podcasts and stuff like that, and you're like, I like his style.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of another thing I was going to get to. But Johnny, actually, remember the question I had for Johnny when we got back? We were talking beard life.
Oh, beard life, yeah.
Before I started the beard, Johnny said I look like a certain somebody, Adam something or other.
No, Matt Farah.
Matt Farah. Sorry. Adam Ferrara and Matt Farah. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the guy he said I look like. And it's like, now with the beard, it's like, nope.
Yeah, with the beard, no, because Matt, he rocks
he only had the chin.
Matt rocks the chin, and he's a taller gentleman like yourself, and he has a hard time getting into cars, from what I hear. But so
those
sounds familiar.
Those Ubers.
Yeah, so
they weren't that bad.
They were awesome. I hit my head on a couple of them.
But liking the beard, man, liking the beard.
I like it.
It
grows on me.
We got like the 3 stages here. We got the shorter, the little bit longer, and Lavin here with the full
Captain Beardsley,
backwoodsman,
right.
Lumberjack.
Right.
I was gonna say Captain Beardsley.
Go cut down some trees, or totally like remodel like a '67 Mustang.
Right.
That's the whole beard just brings out.
Yeah.
There you go.
Great beard comes great responsibility.
And beard wash.
Rule number 67, you touch my beard, I touch your butt.
There you go.
Nice. Didn't know that. Gonna have to remember that.
I'm going to buy you the T-shirt now. Don't worry. I'll get you the T-shirt.
Sweet. Thanks.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll have it made.
Nice. There you go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, speaking of which, you screen print too, huh? God,
Yeah.
that is a bitch to do sometimes.
Screen printing is like I can do T-shirts just fine.
Tell them about your latest project.
Oh, you mean when I bought your new shirt? I was trying to screen print on the back of his Dickies.
My favorite Dickies shirt.
Yeah. Mind you, I bought you another one.
Thank you. Hopefully it's the same one.
It is. I'm getting it through.
Okay.
So they're like
They're
one of
good
the
deal,
biggest. Yeah.
And good price.
Yeah. And not to mention, I might throw a little pizzazz in there for you. But,
Okay, well.
yeah.
Pizzazz.
I was thinking of something a little bit more network related.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is network related. This is very network related. It works on
A little bit lower. A little bit lower.
Yeah, this is network related. Here's the belly, the beer gut.
Gotta have the Superman symbol down low. In that case, mine's right down there.
Yeah. Oh, nice. He points to his Johnson area.
Yeah. Ladies,
I did.
way to a man's heart. It's not through his stomach. It's a little further south.
It's a lot further south with your mouth.
Well, it depends on like what time of day it is. If it's lunchtime and or dinner time, and it's like I'm hungry. It's like
then it's the tum tum, and then what's below it after you
what's
shower.
below it afterwards, or like maybe there's something afterwards.
Hey, I'll be respectful. I'll shower that. I'll at least do a baby wipe before that shit goes down.
Well, the definition of it overbites when you go down on someone and it tastes like shit.
Yeah, there you go. Oh God. Yeah, your brother didn't want to go to school either. That old redneck joke. So we were in Indianapolis. Nice 5 hours because we avoided Chicago.
Yep. Always avoid Chicago.
Always.
Unless it's Sunday.
Yeah, and the Bears lost. They still suck.
Or there's a Bears game going on. Because that's kind of like the best time to travel on any of that.
They watch them.
Well, come on.
It's like, guys aren't.
But I know how you feel. I hate congestion, too. I hate, like, Chicago. I don't really like going up to Milwaukee.
I love Chicago. I love Milwaukee. It's the driving.
Right. I'm talking about just traffic alone. I mean, Milwaukee and Chicago are just... Granted, they're different.
Yeah.
But
I was legitimately surprised the traffic in Indianapolis.
Yeah,
was not what I was thinking it would be.
Yeah, there's not a lot now. I mean, I've driven through there, like just driven on the interstate by there. Last time I was there, it was like 5 or 6, but there was like really not a lot of. I mean, it's kind of like I don't know how to describe it. It was like a big city, but
it was a huge hometown.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's like a lot of industrial stuff going on. There's Rolls Royce.
I don't remember much because I know when I went, I think I may have went through there for like a brief minute because when I went to Michigan, it was just around the lake.
Yeah.
And back up into,
We went bottom side of the circle.
Yep.
And then Lavin, the go-go.
The go-go. Man, I should have taken a picture of that place. But it was like,
oh, my God. That was so... that made certain areas of strip joints look fucking... What?
Yeah, well, you rolled up to this place, and
we thought it was like a car detailer,
okay,
or something, because it was called the Classy Chassis Go-Go, and I'm just sitting there going, it's not clicking together. What is that?
Right.
So our Uber driver goes, "Oh, that's a gentleman's club." And then we looked at it. It was like, it looks like a fucking wannabe. It looks like Applebee's was trying to do Denny's.
Okay. I was going to say an old...
on the outside.
An old Quaker steak or something.
Yeah, like white tiles are just like falling off.
White
and, like,
brick paint.
crappy
peeling.
green and blue neon lights.
All right.
And some purple with the go-go sign.
It looked great in the 90s,
Go-Go
I'm
light.
sure.
In the
Right?
90s, dude. I think the last time that looked great was like 1979. when the Baltimore Colts moved to Indianapolis, and they're like, we need a place for the team to go. Yeah, I just went there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lavin in his infinite pocketbook decided that not to check out the area of where the cheapest hotel was.
Like choice points, like choice hotels, and it was pretty much.
I'm bagging on you.
much
I know
free.
I'm bagging on you. I know I'm bagging on you. And thank you so much for the opportunity, Jeff.
Oh yeah, no, it's all good. But yeah, I was like, I was like, no wonder this Yeah, I mean, I knew it was like, but it's also the closest one to the convention center. All the other ones were like 10 miles or 15 miles. So I was like, I knew I could get like $8 Ubers.
We didn't look at the reviews either.
The reviews were pretty good.
Oh, you looked at them. Okay.
Yeah, I looked at that stuff.
Because I looked at a review for a hotel. I think it was over in Pennsylvania when I was going to go down to Carlisle.
Kentucky.
Carlisle, the car town.
Yep, I was going to go to Carlisle because a friend of mine was getting married at the fairgrounds during like GM National Weekend.
Craig's from there.
And anyway, we were looking at hotels and we seen like some review of some homeless guy sleeping in the stairwells. And
Yeah, we had to deal with the homeless too. We had to deal with the bums, the skids. We actually got to see a Skid Row tent facility out underneath a bridge.
Yeah, it looked like he had a nice river to fish in, though, and he had like nice.
Dude had it going on.
I don't know why he didn't like just make a campfire. He had like the barrel fire going on, but he had like the nice Ozark trailer. It might have been an LL Bean tent because
Yeah,
those panhandlers, they crush it.
Oh,
yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good time, man. Thank you so much for that opportunity.
Yeah, and it's available to everybody else out there too. That's a great part about it. So yeah, we were out there for a health and wellness convention. Learned a whole hell of a lot.
My God, yes. Especially when they brought the the panel of 4 of scientists.
Yeah.
2 that spoke technical, and then the other 2 that busted it down in layman's.
Layman's terms are just, like, hey, keep it simple, silly.
Dude,
or
and
keep
honestly,
it super simple.
He did keep. There was one guy who was wearing the platform heels with the fish in them on stage, and the analogy and everything he was talking about, I was sitting here thinking Johnny the whole time because he made the perfect full in and out car analogy, comparing it to what we were there for.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I got to bring you at least one of you guys to one of these things with me.
Yeah.
Next time I go.
Yeah. Speaking of next time,
Anaheim.
Yeah.
Bad Habits goes to Anaheim. What happened?
Getting those tickets.
$1 bill.
We'll talk more. We'll talk more after the show. Don't get them just yet.
I'm hitting the confirm button.
Just don't get them yet.
Don't get them yet. I want to do it. I want to push the button.
Don't.
So excited.
I want to commit, but I can't right now. I got to talk to the fucking things.
The things.
The net. Because honestly, I had what was going to go down this weekend. I actually had to put a stop to because
sorry guys,
there was a little bit of uncomfortability without me being here. Excuse me, there wasn't a little, there was a lot. Let's just be honest. There was uncomfortability all around
within reason though.
Well, within extreme reason. The manager of the facility did not want me to let you guys run a special guest show.
Well,
the guy who I was going to have run the special guest show, Alien Cloud, will be next week, by the way, was really nervous and was like, okay, are we... the moment I said, guys, this is not happening because of this, I got a personal fucking thank you because I was nervous as shit.
Right. Well, not only that, but the manager of the facility... They
you don't fuck with.
Yeah, they also own the facility, so
yes.
it's like for like us, like if I were included in that, to just like be here without like anyone to supervise or whatever, just be like weird.
Cops would get called immediately.
Yeah.
If any shenanigans happened, cops would have been called immediately.
Right. Exactly.
That
so
manager don't fuck around.
There was a little uncomfortability, like I'm game and all, but
how's the manager going to handle this?
Right. So yeah, it's just, you want some pecan?
No, I heard about that. I don't. I really
not
don't like
doing
pecan
it.
anyways.
No, pecan.
No, I'm all good, man.
All right.
Oh,
But
that shit was wicked.
You can have some of this if you want.
You don't drink.
I don't drink.
John's only bad habit is cars and sometimes the occasional vape without nicotine.
Yep.
Right on.
Yeah. But oh man, like it feels good to be busy again. So I had a busy week. I got 1-2 jobs maybe next week. So
roll with it, baby.
Yeah, just it feels good. Get caught up on some bills.
Right.
So
I did. Back to the Indianapolis thing. I did really appreciate meeting the rest of the team in person finally.
Yeah, it's nice to put the names with the faces. And
Chelsea and Malhoit. Malhoit. And meeting Jeff too.
Yeah.
Mr. Jeff.
Yeah, Mr. Jeff's the man.
Yeah, he was. He
Jeff J.
Loved hanging with him. I thought it was Jeff F.
Jeff.
Yeah.
No,
Jeff J.
I thought it was Jeff F.
No. Close, but
Okay. He was cool as shit. Just sitting there, we broke bread with a lot of good people, and he was one of them. He shares a lot of the same views and values as we do. Anti-big pharma, anti-big... And he gave me a new term. Big medicine. Or big hospital.
yeah.
Yeah, because hospitals charge you
You go,
out the ass for shit.
oh,
too.
absolutely.
Thank you, Adam ruins everything.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's, it's kind of like this whole big game just to get you, well, hospitals are there just to fix stuff that's broken. They're not there to like prevent stuff, and there's nobody out there.
There's
like,
no
really,
fixing anymore.
Well, there's nobody like really in preventative medicine, and that's the cool part about this conference that we went to.
Oh, yeah.
It's all preventative.
All preventative.
It's all preventative. It's all stuff that like we can hack
On a biological
change.
level.
Yeah,
Dare
So,
I
I
say
mean-
it's biohacking?
I think so.
Oh.
Dun.
Biohacking, biohacking in the field of nutrigenomics.
At a cellular level.
Yeah, nutrigenomics is the way plants and natural compounds affect and can alter your DNA.
Absolutely. And these people have taken their resources, time, and availability to really research all of this shit and go all around the world just to see what plants do what. I mean, there was one, the tree bark. The tree bark that I didn't even know existed. Like, it was from Brazil or somewhere?
Yep, Brazil.
What?
Yep, and it's sustainable tree bark.
Yes.
Yeah, so they're not just cutting down whole forests and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And pillaging a country.
And then the extra stuff that I did not know they did, the building of the houses and such, and giving that family a roof.
Oh yeah, that.
The person that couldn't sleep because of the roof that was over their head, she was afraid to close her eyes because she would wake up and it wouldn't be there.
Yeah,
She'd just be staring at another tent.
yeah.
That was a touching story, man.
Oh yeah, it's all like just watching it and seeing everything. All the impact that all the lives that this stuff it's changed
Oh yeah.
for the better.
And a lot of the higher ups, you were telling me, and they were sharing their stories too about the guy who Blue, man, wow.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, this guy's a firefighter, tough guy, could save lots of people. He was traveling and got in an accident. 2 of his kids were paralyzed from the waist down. And then his wife, she got broken legs and stuff like that too. And then he had some other injuries and stuff too, like a broken arm and jaw and stuff like that, I think. But the fact was he couldn't be there. There's nothing he could do, and they're doing great now. But thanks to residual income, this guy wasn't wiped out.
Well, that and the activators he's been taking has really helped his recovery.
He was
time.
walking with a cane in April,
And it happened
Barely.
like, what, 4 months before that? 6 months? I don't
2
remember.
months.
2 months. 2 months?
Wow.
2 months. Sorry, I'm like
Today, Junior.
Like what we used to do with Rob? Huh?
yeah, yeah. There's there's a lot of people that's impacted, just on a cellular level. It's changed them, or there's other stuff out there too, where it's helped them financially too. As well as health wise too.
Yeah, the young lady that sat next to me at dinner.
Yeah,
She lost everything and then realized, oh shit, I haven't touched this stuff.
yeah. She's like, she's in the midst of a panic attack. She said, "Hey, holy cow!" She said, "I was literally like on the floor, passed out, blacked out. No idea what I was gonna do next. Like, kind of came to, and she's like, oh man, I have X amount of dollars in this account because of this."
And that started her back on her feet.
Yeah, yeah. And she's still getting paid for stuff she did 2 years ago.
Right?
It's pretty awesome.
That is awesome, yeah.
Well, there was, in that convention, all walks of life.
Oh, all
Even
walks.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, here we go. The Amish.
Yep.
The thing that blew my mind the most about the trip, seeing 2 Amish folk vaping.
And a Rumspringer.
I don't think they were with their family. I don't think it was Rumspringa. I sincerely don't think it was. I think it was
Did
like
it
some
throw
kind
you
of
back?
dude. The whole way, man. We were walking back from lunch, and good sushi, by the way. Thank you.
Delicious.
Wow. I know it was the Midwest, but damn good sushi.
Inland sushi.
It was great inland sushi.
Well, that's why you go with the salmon, because at least they can't get that wrong. All the exotic stuff like squid and all this other stuff. It's like,
a little bit of eel.
yeah, stay away from that stuff. But salmon and stuff like that,
50-50. It's at your discretion.
Yeah.
You know the risk, folks. Is there an ocean nearby? Think about it.
Right.
But it was a good sushi place. But we're coming back, and Malhoit, that guy, great dude, was just fucking laughing about how astounded I was. I mean, I was going Owen Wilson. Wow.
Wow.
And then it was like, hey, wow! It's just every fucking 5 steps. It was, mind was blown.
Right.
It's like, I didn't know they were allowed to do that.
I was like, I wish I had taken a picture.
No shit, I was pissed.
Just walk up and take a picture, like, right? Hey guys, I gotta take a picture of this.
It's a whole new world.
And it's like, no one's going to believe me in the community.
Yeah. There's some of them out there that got
Sup,
smartphones now,
Snarky?
too. It's like, you can't have lights, but you got an iPhone 7.
That was the other fucking thing that
that's
blew
like-
my mind, too.
I think I saw that when I was in Hong Kong or China or Taiwan or one of those in Asia.
Yeah.
You see these monks walking around, I'm like,
Yeah, the monks have fucking smartphones.
that guy's got a nicer phone than I had at the time. I'm
Right.
like, what the fuck?
That's
Right?
That's the only thing he has. Though.
Well, it's like Doctor... well, I was going to say probably
But
the only thing. But,
they're
or
like-
like Doctor Strange. What's this? The code word? No, that's the Wi-Fi password. What are we, savages? Essentially, but no,
Yeah.
that a lot of walks of life walking in and out of there. I mean, we even seen wall Martians. A couple of them riding the little go karts.
Yep. Oh, Martians.
I want to race him.
They probably would have complied. Farted.
Landfill ass.
There's that.
Oh, yeah.
There's a little of that this weekend too.
I spent the weekend with him. Wasn't that bad, though.
Let's say at least there isn't a little Mexican behind you.
Not this time.
You're gassing her out?
Dude, at Automotion, I accidentally gassed her in the face.
She was going down to grab like a drink out of the cooler, and he's all like, "I'm going to be sneaky and let one rip."
And it was a good 5 second long, and I'm like, oh, I feel better. And then all of a sudden I hear, really? And I look down, I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were there.
It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
They-
Speaking
yeah.
of which,
Just
has any of that stuff helped that lately?
Yeah, when you do help me out with when you savvied me on the cleanse pills.
Yeah.
Well, do you smell anything?
I don't smell anything yet, but I'm saying, dude, I spent the weekend with him, and he used to be a lot worse. Like,
Right.
he stunk up. I mean,
I stunk up. Yeah, you know the story.
I know the
you know the
story.
story.
Yeah.
I know the story. It's
But
epic.
do the viewers know the story? You know?
A lot of the old listeners do. Some of the new ones probably will not. If guys, if this is your first time listening, brace yourself. We're going to be getting into fart humor.
Well, anyway,
Obviously.
Yeah, this is a little bit off track, but we're outside. He cuts one. I'm like, I was like dry heave.
I cut a fucking beefer.
I was like,
We're smoking cigars, and I cut a fucking beefer.
I was 10 feet away from you and dry heaving. I threw up. It was that bad. Like, I could somehow you could like it was like horrible. It was the worst thing I smelled in my life. And I got fucking sick, and I didn't even
Outdoors.
I didn't even really drink that much. I'm like, how do you stink the outside up? Oh, and then like the neighbor's like, oh my god, the landfill stinks tonight
The
or
windows-
today.
yeah, the
and she
windows
just
are
starts.
open.
She's just like slamming windows,
And
and
all
she's
we
like,
hear is, Eric!
it's getting worse inside. What is this? And he's just laughing, and I'm still puking. I was dry heaving for about like 2 minutes. Yeah, but I spent the weekend with him. It wasn't.
It wasn't as
I
bad.
mean, on a scale of like 1 to 10, it might have been like a 2. I was like,
At its worst.
yeah, I was like, he's like, I just got one. I'm sorry. I'm like, huh. I'm like, That wasn't bad. That
In
wasn't
fact, I kind of enjoyed it.
like that wasn't bad. I was like, you probably need to get that up, and good for you. But hey,
Yeah, dude, I will admit with the cleanse system thing going on,
Yeah.
that there has been more control of it,
yeah,
and there has been more need to excuse myself to release it. Like
yeah,
you're not exactly letting them loose, but you're not exactly letting them hold back either. So it's controllable. It's not like, oh God, I got it, and you know, like before I had to let them rip because if I held them, they would come back up into shitty ideas. But I digress. That joke. It was run to the bathroom quick, just to let. Yeah, this is before. Run to the bathroom and pray it doesn't, come out while you're working on getting there.
Charcoal underwear.
Yeah, charcoal underwear kind of shit. Now it's just like, all right, let's kind of move and stretch a little, and all right, we can control this now.
Right.
I don't have to let it rip.
it's kind of interesting. Like the biggest part of our body, the biggest organs are gut.
Yep, from the
and,
gut
like,
to the hole.
That's the biggest. And there
Next to your
you can determine a lot of health. From that. Based off of that. And actually, there was a
Prime example. Look at the Duke, John Wayne.
right. Yeah, actually, Asian culture, like Chinese culture, man, like back in the day, like during the Qing Dynasty, like there used to be guys who would actually
thank
like inspect
Thank you.
the fecal matter. Like there'd be some guy like he'd taste it, like he'd lay.
The doctors.
They taste it, and be like, oh yeah, you're too, you got too much of this going on, or too much of that going on,
Well,
So you gotta change that.
since we're talking about Uranuses and all that stuff, can I tell you the funniest thing I heard on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, that was just recent. Go ahead.
Choose you.
A friend of mine, a friend of mine said
I'm
this,
going
and it
to
was
buy my husband charcoal undies. Thank you, guys.
a friend of mine. He is amazing. He says he told his wife, he goes, "I love you to Uranus and back." He goes, "Fuck the moon. Uranus is a lot further away, and I like your butt."
There you go. That is cute. That was cute.
I'm all like, "Yep, I'm stealing that."
Yeah. What else did we do in there? We wanted to party, but no one else could party, so we were just like, yeah, it was pretty mellow, pretty chill.
Yeah, it's pretty mellow, pretty chill, and I'm kind of going through this whole phase
And it
where
was
I'm
pretty
like,
draining.
yeah, pretty draining, and yeah.
I'll admit, as great of a time as it was during. I mean, a rock concert broke out in the middle of it.
That's pretty cool. Yeah,
That guy was
Rich Harsey.
Yeah, Rich Harsey. Google that name, guys.
Well, yeah, he's on Apple Music and stuff too, or iTunes.
Yep. Rick
Look him up.
Hardesty.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
That's
a man.
cool.
He's been an entrepreneur since like 1992, like singing and stuff like that.
Right.
And it's like that's when I first learned about residual income. I make a song, I get paid. I'm like, yeah, that's sweet, dude. Pretty cool guy. He knows the Marley family and stuff like that too. He spends a lot of time in Jamaica. And I'm like this dude from like Fisher, Indiana, outside of Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
I met him 2 years ago. So I met him 2 years ago. So it was just like I was kind of blown away that this guy from middle of the country, Indiana, where they're all like, well, Mike Pence,
Yeah, exactly.
they're all like that, like kind of Hoosiers and a little different. I was like, this guy knows those guys. And cool, right on, man.
Well, I mean, you're kind of an anomaly yourself. I mean,
You want to talk anomaly?
anomaly.
A unique figure.
Yeah.
You want to? We Jeff pointed out a couple people. He's like, yeah, she's from Fort Atkinson. Oh, and by the way, she's like a high level individual. He's from Rio. Yeah, she's from. And I'm like, wait, what? You know this shit about people? He goes, oh yeah. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Well, I mean, Jeff here, he's from small town, Janesville here, and
Yeah.
and then he also, again, went to Maine, which is not a very big state either. But,
Even smaller town.
I was gonna say,
So like
yes.
the biggest city's Portland.
Well, I
That's
mean,
like
look at you now, man.
70,000.
You're making some badass snowboards and
Yeah.
RGS and all that other shit.
Yeah. So
tracking and all that stuff. That's awesome.
actually, do you want to hear like a story about that?
Shoot it.
So yeah, I decided it'd be a great idea to start a snowboard company because I snowboard, I love it. Be a great way to keep the whole pro career going and bring up other guys like behind me. Man, yeah, I jumped in. Water was lukewarm, and I mean it was good. But not knowing much about business.
Right.
Yeah.
If any at all. But I'm like, I'm going to do this. So, like, we got involved with a guy, I won't mention the name, but, manufacturers, like, we had a lot of difficulties there. So that was really hard to, like, overcome. Found a way around that. Found, better manufacturers and stuff like that. And then, people started coming to us to make boards and stuff like that and do, projects for them or help sourcing stuff. So out of, like, the snowboard company, and here's my analogy is you can make hamburgers, right? You can build a hamburger stand, you can make a living, or open a body shop, right? But I was like, cool, all right. And we had some patents and stuff like that, and some copyrights, trademarks, and whatever. And I was like, oh man, I'm like, there's more in this. And I was like, I'm working 40 hours at a job, like, because I had to like get this thing going and fund it, for a few months. Just putting this in there, 60 hours a week into that, and then 60 hours a week doing this stuff. And it was just exhausting. I'm like, there's got to be another way. So you can make hamburger stand. You can make a lot of money doing that. You can make a living. But if you get off that hamster wheel, it stops spinning. So I was like, I got to create a machine that spins the wheel for me.
Right.
And the easiest way to create that residual income for me the first time I learned about it was, okay, cool. Just license out the technology that we got to other brands. Cool. Other brands come to us to do this. Cool. We're going to supply them with stuff.
Are you paying attention, Johnny?
Other brands need shipping and stuff like that, or they need that helped out. Boom. Cool. Consulting. They need technical expertise. Boom. So we started like, a development supply chain, licensing. Like we started like the whole big picture of how did we do this. We teach other brands how to do that. And it's like you can make a lot of money selling hamburgers, but you can become a millionaire or billionaire selling hamburger stands, real estate, and materials to make hamburgers. Because
Well,
You want to drive that Ferrari?
That's what McDonald's did.
I was gonna say
exactly.
You want to
You wanna-
my analogy came
you want to
from.
drive that Ferrari?
Yeah,
Work at a car wash. You want to own that Ferrari? Own the car wash.
exactly.
Our own stuff to supply the car washes.
Exactly.
Because that's B2B, and
You want more than one Ferrari? Yeah, there you go.
That's why I'm actually looking at selling selling my product at the shop.
merchandise.
There you
Yeah,
go.
merchandise. I actually talked to a friend of mine who works at a parts store. I'm like, hey, buddy, do those cardboard displays get thrown out? He goes, yeah. I'm like, call me. Because all I'm going to do is throw a can of paint on it, throw some stickers on it. Boom, it's
There you
it's
go.
a product stand now.
There you
It
go.
can be. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to...
Now you need to shut up before you give anyone else your idea and the dream stealers.
Yeah, right. Don't tell anybody else.
And the dream stealers
Yeah.
take it.
But you're recycling it, like you're doing something else. You're providing a service too.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's like, so I've been getting really into diesel trucks and stuff like that too. So I go around to like a lot of the auto. Oh, rolling coal. I do that.
Gremlin, listen.
But the great part about diesel is, they can run on, they're oil burners. You can run them on kerosene, B20 diesel, which is at the pumps. Some you got to do B100, you got to make some alterations. But I figured,
oil.
yeah, vegetable oil. But there's also something else I got going on too. Like we've been kind of playing around with the older diesel car, where I was like, I could take motor oil, filter it twice, put in 15% gasoline and make sure the ketone level's there, and I'm still driving for free. And I don't have to go ask, because there's already some guy doing that with vegetable oil stuff, and he's making money. But I'm like, those guys got to pay to get rid of their motor oil. I can take that for free, provide a service, and just burn it out, because it's just going to get burned at the dump anyways.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know what doesn't get burnt at the dump? Taffy e-liquid.
I heard about them.
Yeah, Taffy e-liquid. Great fucking juice. And I'm going to curse during these promos, guys.
Well,
it doesn't get burnt.
Well, let's just say
It doesn't
that
get well. It gets vaped up a lot, but Taffy e-liquids is great, phenomenal stuff. Reminds me of when I was a child with the saltwater taffies. 3 great flavors: blueberry, fruit punch, and watermelon kiwi. Good flipping times, guys. Check them out at a brick and mortar near you. If you don't have one, I got a guy who can get it in there for you
Them,
at aliencloudvapes.com.
them owners are flipping fantastic.
I'm
too.
getting to it. I haven't gotten to that one yet. Thank you for trying to remind me of the transition ahead. I just transitioned into Alien Cloud Vapes. AlienCloudVapes.com for all your brick and mortar needs. If you're starting your own brick and mortar on a vape store,
check out that guy. Ken Andrews is a phenomenal person. He will help you do whatever he can to get your store going. And speaking of stores, Johnny, this is what you were trying to remind me of during a promo.
Store.
Ideal Vapor, 2 great locations: Berlin, Wisconsin; Portage, Wisconsin, Portage. Great times, great people, fantastic environment. Soon to be changing too.
I heard that.
Yes, I'm not allowed to talk about it till it's done.
I seen they bought a
Shush.
a new thing.
Shush. Yes, thank you. And you can check them out at idealvapor.com, as well as Facebook and a few other areas.
Instagram.
Instagram as well. Boss Man Vapor, Boss Lady, or Boss Lady, Ideal Boss Man. The staff is in there. Anytime you guys need any questions answered, they will answer them for you. So yeah, check them out. That's the end of our promos.
Awesome.
Sweet.
So the other fun things we did in Indianapolis was
Did you see the Speedway?
we did not. We were gonna try and tease you guys if we were on Blown Pistons today, but unfortunately it got canceled due to family.
We're gonna go see the Speedway, but
on the main host. Yeah, we were. We were.
but then we didn't get high.
You see, we went down there once, and we actually got on the track, like a tour bus around the track,
No
and that was
shit.
really cool. My mom and dad pointed out
Go
where
fast.
a race car driver, Stan Fox, got into the wall and blew off his
Yep.
pretty much almost blew off his legs there.
Right.
And it was like
wow.
that was really cool to go around and see. But I really
It's
liked.
definitely a motor city.
Yeah,
I want to take you there.
I really like Daytona better though.
Right,
The
right.
Daytona, because we also went to Daytona, and we did go on the track though. But
And the Daytona's today, right? That's probably why we're not getting a lot of action in the chat room. And
right, I don't know. I
Daytona
haven't
500.
paid
yeah,
attention.
that's
on
what it was
Sunday.
supposed to be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it was.
always
It might be
It's
Sunday.
because Dave wanted to do a
February.
play-by-play
Yeah.
with Bad Habits Network.
Oh, that would be cool.
That would have
But,
been today's episode for Blown Pistons.
Whoa, he's passing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Almendinger!
going around. He's going around.
Fucking, he loves it when I watch NASCAR with him because I only know 3 drivers' names.
Let me guess.
But-
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Nope.
Jeff Gordon.
Oh shit! But he's not a racer no more.
I know.
Gordon's an
Neither of those
announcer.
are.
Neither Dale
I
Earnhardt
know.
Jr.
What's it?
It's
Allmendinger?
Allmendinger,
Brad Keselowski, because
Brad Keselowski, because
Dave-
that's Allmendinger
Oh.
because of the name,
What about Matt Kenseth? He's down
and,
there.
and Matt Kenseth. That's the old.
he's no
that's-
longer a driver either.
What? So who's the other? Who's the?
Oh,
Danica
what,
Patrick, I
Yeah,
guess.
right.
Aaron Rodgers' girlfriend.
Yeah. Boy.
Yeah, she's out. She's not racing this
No, I
year.
know she's done after this.
She might be.
Yeah, she's
yeah,
doing the Daytona and
Yeah.
then the Indy.
Yeah,
She
like-
might do some celebrity
she's
races.
She's doing
but
one of each.
Yeah.
One NASCAR, one open wheel.
Yeah.
I know
whatever
how
it
that
was
goes,
she did.
man.
Oh, Bush or whatever.
No, it's the big one.
Oh,
the 2
okay.
big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when I got out of competitive snowboarding. You know, like you can only do it for so long, so many years. It just
Right.
the road life just takes its toll on you, man. You're just like, I don't want to do this whole 16-hour grind and this city, that city, you know, whatnot. Different town, different place.
Right.
Never making a meal at home. I mean,
But-
it seems glorious, but there's like
It's not.
there's some downfalls about it too. But I mean,
So when my favorite part about there is, I was pretty young. I was not super young, but I was old enough to remember.
still
But
got my Indy 500 flag. I went there
Yeah.
when I was like 5 or 6. I remember that.
I remember going there though, and they had like all these games there that you could like play drive race cars. Like
Well, we went there like during. We
it was
were
like
going on a trip.
'99.
We were going on a trip out west or east, excuse me, and we actually went there and they were doing time trials,
Oh, that's cool.
so you could hear the car, wow, you
Yeah.
know, and parents didn't put any ear protection or anything on me because it was the 80s, you know, like
We didn't know
we
about
like
that shit.
we played with sticks and broke thermometers and I don't know, walked in snow like
we
you know
never knew about
uphill
that.
like
Right.
forever deep, and you know, and school never got canceled when it was like 60 below. Yeah,
Right.
I do remember those cars though. It was sick. It was sick just hearing those like Formula Ones, you know, like just how pepped up those are and the sound.
Well, don't go to them anymore.
Why?
They're quite disappointing now because they're V6 twin turbo now.
Okay.
They're
Kind
they're
of like walking downtown in Indianapolis.
or you hear about the 24 hours, you know, when's that? Since 2006 on?
yeah.
Diesel.
Yep.
Diesel.
Really?
Yeah, diesel open wheel cars. That's
Yes.
pretty cool. You know, like diesel. I'm like a big proponent for diesel. I'll preach that forever because it's efficient.
Well, there's also Formula E now, which is all electric. You want to talk about
I did test drive a Tesla once, Tesla Model S.
I want to.
Oh, it was so fun. Like
I want to.
I saw an X at Walmart in my little town, and I was all like, I'd drive that.
I was going to say, what was her name? But it was the Tesla X.
Yeah,
I
Tesla
got one
Model
for you.
X.
We actually got picked up in Hong Kong in an Uber,
Okay.
and it was a Tesla.
No.
And I was like, we're getting picked up or my buddy's like, because he had the Uber app on his phone, he's like, we're getting picked up by a Tesla, guys. And I was like, no way.
Was it SUV or a car?
It's a car.
Oh, car.
Oh,
Yes. PD90 or whatever, P90D.
Yeah, no, it's the Model S. It was sick. And I mean,
You brought up China.
China. We're in Hong Kong.
Thailand.
Hong Kong is still,
It's not China, but it's China.
It's administrative district under China, but like,
But
there's
no,
nothing
you
Chinese
brought it-
about Hong Kong.
But you brought it up, and it just my
That's
mind
being
got
by China.
triggered into the one gentleman I said ni hao to.
Oh, Jim. Yeah. Get the
Soldier
car.
Boy double
Get the
clicking
cars.
mouse?
What's that?
Soldier Boy double clicking the mouse?
No, not anything near that. The gentleman, Jim.
Yeah, he's funny. I met him in Salt Lake City. We were at one of the conventions, and just walking back to our hotels. He was like the one next over me. He's like, we just kind of hit it off, talked. He's a cool guy from Asia and China, and I go there for work and business and stuff like that. Which probably not this year. I got an awesome management team that does it for me. But yeah, I was just talking about all the stuff I do over there, and I was like, yeah, cool. Like, let's go have beers, and we're going to the Real Salt Lake. It's a soccer team in Salt Lake City, Utah. We're gonna go watch that. So, anyways, he stayed up and partied with us, but he's so funny. He just had this laugh, like, ha.
His laugh.
Yeah, like, let's get the car.
Every time, man.
Yeah.
Every time. His laugh, man.
Oh, just that Asian laugh. I don't know how to explain it, but like,
It was, dude.
it wasn't the evil. It wasn't the Asian bad guy laugh. It was like more like the Asian, like, just I'm a goofy guy, like,
It
funny
was like
guy,
it was like
happy guy.
Goonies. That kid laugh or the
Yeah.
dad laughing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he said ni hao.
Yeah. Pitches a bow. Got my pitches a bow.
Oh man, I got to check now. I buy car.
I got checked now because they give me that car. He's like, I'm just gonna buy the car. I'm like, okay, cool. Hey, more power to him.
Oh
Right.
god. The other thing was another fantastic one. The yellow pants.
Oh yeah.
If you go on stage, you wear yellow pants.
Straight up from Japan.
Space pants.
Oh, dude, they were not space pants, but they were. Oh my god, they were the loudest yellow without being safety yellow. They were like
Okay,
banana
so that
yellow.
high vis green I gave you.
Worse. Oh, by the way, Jeff, how do you like your new Bad Habits Network shirt?
Don't they? Oh yeah,
The
I
high
got
vis.
it. Yeah, no, I remember. Yeah, the high vis. Yeah, that's nice, man. Fits good.
I have another one with a red skull this time because
The
I
Red
did
Skull.
I did a little preview before I stamped yours.
Yeah. The story we need to finish still.
The Red Skull.
Well, anyway, I went and swiped it and like I buttoned it up so the back would stay tighter. Well, it just fucking it up.
Just ripped out of it.
No, I didn't rip over it. It just
It supplemented over
Yeah.
the buttons,
Oh,
the
cool.
indentation. So you can look at the logo and it's like
There's a button
There's a
there.
button.
there's
There.
buttons there.
and then
It's-
it almost seems like that fabric kind of soaked up the paint because I mean it was almost like worn out. It
I'm gonna
looked
have
really
to tell you to go to like a fabric store or something like that and get one of those T-shirt cardboard cutout things.
yeah. It looked really cool in like that worn out kind of way.
Yeah, it did, and
yeah.
I might just rock it still. I will accept the mistake.
Yeah.
Or the whoopsie is what we call it.
Because, like I said, I'm talking with Armark. Oops, my bad. But I am talking to that company and like, yeah, it's the same shirt. Yeah, so I'll
Sick.
get you another one. It was my bad.
I'm still gonna rock it, dude.
Yeah.
Or when I'm working on something that doesn't need to be presentable.
Yeah.
When I don't need to be presentable while working on something. Because like Lavin, when he did the Wyoming snowboards, if I may, You had Shredneck apparel ever. I don't even think you had a shirt that didn't say "Why me, Shredneck" and all this other shit. Just like your Men of Mayhem shirt or jacket.
Yeah.
It's a leather jacket too.
It's a Letterman's jacket.
I got my jacket on here. I got a Safe House hoodie, and then I got my attention for detail shirt.
I'll show you actually, you gotta see the back of this.
Yeah, dude.
It's a little bike.
What he's showing you is Jeff did the Men of Mayhem thing. He was paying tribute to or homage to Opie. Rest in peace, Opie.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I want that too.
Yeah.
As soon as if you ever make a
I
hoodie,
also made a bunch of vests with it, so I could park for free, go to concerts for free.
Yep, you
and
did.
do anything I want.
As soon as you make another one in XX, let me know.
Yeah. Absolutely. And like people ask us to sell them these all the time, but these are only for our crew.
Hey, I'm part of the crew.
I know, but
I'm part of a lot of crews that I have never met. That was nice though, meeting that crew this week.
All right, guys. I have to hard out though.
Okay.
I got.
You got another. It's 3:30. Yeah, I know what you're doing.
Yep. See you guys.
See ya, deuces, brother. Johnny at Ideal Vapor. No, Johnny at Attention for Detail. See ya, Johnny. We love you. .comet. See ya, brother.
Peace.
So you know what? Let's wrap this up, man. We're at an hour anyway.
Uno, our aura.
Yes, the yellow pants will always maintain a mark on my head.
Those fish shoes, though.
The fish shoes too.
Yeah.
But all the advice and all the tips and tricks and what we took away, I gotta check out what Chelsea told me I needed or where I need to do it. But I'm gonna be rocking it hard on that one.
You know what?
Because I took away more than just two things.
Yeah, and I'll give the listeners, something if you're thinking about doing something or you want to start.
And we're off the air.
No, I mean if you want to do your own venture, if you want to go,
No, I'm teasing.
If you want to go be an entrepreneur, start a business, do something outside the box, be the black sheep, forge your own path, take the path less traveled, whatever you want to say. I got 3 words for you. Just do it.
Yeah, and don't trademark that because it already is.
No, just do it.
Go. Just go.
Just do it.
Yeah.
It's you can think about it and change, if you don't do anything, it's not going to happen, you can try and formulate and plan all day and think about this and never even jump off the diving board.
Right.
But it's 10% thinking, 90% doing. So
Yep.
take action now and just do it. Just do it.
Yeah. The when is now.
Yep.
So, guys, if you like what you're hearing, check us out on Facebook, Bad Habits Network. I know that we have a lot of other things that are connected to that, so pay attention. We have Instagram, Facebook, Twitters, all the other good stuff. Snapchat.
Mail. You could write a letter and send it.
No, you can't. I don't want you people knowing the address to the studio.
Oh, you could just write it and send it somewhere else.
Yeah. Garbage@thedumpster.com. So I really did thank you so much for giving me the experience of eye opener.
Yeah, man.
I won't be able to ever thank you enough. I'm going to just take those 3 letters and run with it.
Yep.
So, guys,
Sweet.
You may be the heat, but what are you cooking? We're out.